What's good, y'all? It's Ali back in the day with another fan mental model video for young American men in which I give you guys mental models you can use to become extremely successful, extremely competent, extremely capable, so we can save the United States of America. So let's get right into it. So today we're talking about overthink, because a lot of you niggas are overthinking, bro. You're like, man, Ali, how do I stop overthinking? Like, I don't know if this is going to happen. I don't know if I can achieve that. I don't know what happens if I post this video or take this job opportunity or move here or move there, or post this song or study for that exam. You're like, nigga, I don't know. Well, shit, you need to stop doing that, because sitting here wondering and questioning, it doesn't actually help you do anything. It never actually helps you get what you want. And of course, with these mental models, I teach you guys these things so you use your mind efficiently. I don't want you guys to be dumbasses or retards and not use your mind right. So I teach these things. So let's define overthink in the context of you being able to achieve your goals so you understand how to stop doing this shit. Well, overthink is literally just defined as inaction. That's literally what it is. If you're an overthinker, it's because you're not doing anything. You're trying to summon knowledge into your mind that you don't have. So you think. You're like, well, I don't know what's going to happen. So if I sit here and think more about what I don't know is going to happen, somehow I will know. You're asking for certainty that you are never going to get. You want to see the future without the ability to see the future. And you sit here and you think about it. You're like, well, damn, Ali, I don't know if I can achieve that goal in a week or in a month or in a year and in 3 years. I don't really know. I'm like, okay, nigga, well, go find out then. Do you think sitting here and just thinking about if you're able to achieve something is going to help you achieve it? No. Which means that overthinking is the biggest waste of time ever. Literally wondering and pondering, this shit is a waste of fucking time. You need to go, you need to do. If you want certainty, you need to make shit happen. Imagine if Christopher Columbus just sat on a Portuguese beach and was just sitting there looking at the ocean and was like, I think something's over there. I think there's got to be land across this ocean, right? There's got to be some. I know there's got to be something, right? Like, nah, no way, bro. No way. There ain't nothing over there. Come on, man. We got Africa, I guess. We got Europe. But this got to be the only land, right? Nah, I mean, there could be, though. It's just, I just can't see. I can't see anything, though. So because I can't see anything, there's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing that's far. I've seen everything, right? Nah, but come on. I've sailed through vast, like, come on. I don't know. Let me see what the Spanish think. Nah, like, you should imagine Christopher Columbus was doing that shit, bro. Do you think he would ever have found the Americas if he kept fucking overthinking about what was potentially across the ocean? No, he just said, nigga, give me my ship. I'm going. Let me go see. And now we're here. Now we have fucking America. See? This all started from a man who decided not to overthink and decided to just go and go see and find out. He knew that if he just kept thinking about it, it's not like the certainty was going to just appear in his mind. When he said sail, it's not like he knew he was going to find something, but even if he didn't find anything, that's fine. Because now he knows, all right, nothing's over here. Sailing fucking back. No more opportunities. There's no more land, guys. It's just more ocean. Like, that's what would happen, and great. At least you have the certainty now, which is what I want for you guys. I want you guys to move, to go, create, build. That's what men do, And a lot of this overthinking is caused by like risk and thinking about mistakes. And a lot of smart guys tend to do this, by the way. And I've been somebody who's done this a lot in my own life as well, because you're trying to like mitigate risk. That's also why you're thinking a lot. You're like, but what if this happens? I don't want this to happen, and yada, yada, yada. You're trying to mitigate risk. But the thing is, there's no man on the planet who's reached the pinnacle of power, the pinnacle of anything, who has never not made mistakes, who has never not been ignorant. Ask any man who's achieved anything that you think is grand or great, who's still alive today. Ask them like, hey, did you know everything at all times? And did you take no risk? They're going to look at you and be like, who is this nigga, bruh? What the fuck? Of course I did. Of course I didn't know what was going to happen. Of course I made mistakes. But because I made those mistakes and because I took action, I gained experience, which is certainty and knowledge of something to then be able to achieve my goals. I had to go with ignorance. I had to not know what was going to happen. And then I found out what happens or what is, and I use that information to achieve my goals. That's what happens, which is what makes overthinking one of the absolute fucking worst things you can ever do. because it ensures that you never achieve anything. Because you're trying to achieve things or gain certainty or knowledge or force it into your mind by just thinking. But you're never gonna think of knowledge into your mind. Like, it's stupid though. Like, but you niggas do this. Niggas do this shit a lot. Like, it's crazy. Like, you're trying to see and gain information and knowledge by just thinking about it more. Like, oh, let me just keep thinking, even though I'm ignorant. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking about. As I'm saying, imagine if Christopher Columbus did this shit. Imagine if he really sat there on a Portuguese beach, was like, damn, I really wonder what's over there. Let me just keep thinking about it, and then somehow I'll just know. Stupid. But don't do this anymore, y'all. Like, instead, when you're thinking about your goals or your mission, just go. Just go. There's nothing actually left to think about. If you're like, hey, I wonder what's going to happen when I try to achieve this. Well, go see. It's really just that simple. There's nothing left to think about. Because even when it comes to intelligence, to be an efficient thinker, you need information. You need knowledge. That's why do you guys think research exists? Why do you think scientists research things? What are they doing? They want information to think about things better. That's the whole point. Overthinking, the over part, is you're trying to overcompensate for a lack of knowledge. That's the over part. That's what it means. When you're just thinking, you're using knowledge that you are aware of and experiences that you have. But when you're overthinking, you're now trying to overcompensate for a lack of knowledge to gain certainty over reality, if that makes sense. You don't know Christopher Columbus. He would have been overthinking because he's trying to confirm if there's land across the sea without ever seeing land across the sea. And nobody that he knows ever seeing land. You see what I'm saying? So he's trying to, if he just kept sitting there thinking, like trying to formulate how land could appear, it's like he's now overthinking because he's trying to overcompensate for a lack of information. He doesn't know what's across the water. All the thinking he needed to do was, okay, there's land here and there could be land across the sea. Now let me go check. You see, that's how you guys need to think. If you are thinking about your goals or your future, whatever you're trying to achieve that you want to achieve in your life, because as I was saying before, risk is a reality. Making mistakes is a reality. You don't know everything. Ignorance is natural. We fuck up. You're imperfect, bro. You live in an imperfect world. Accept that shit now. So now that you know this and you accept this, just go, because you want more information about the world around you to get the things that you want. Because you need more info. The more info that you get, the higher the likelihood you achieve your goal, because you actually have knowledge and experience now. Correct? Now that you have knowledge and experience, you can just go because you know what's going to happen now. That's the whole point. So this is what we do as human beings. We fight for certainty, but we don't win the fight by thinking more. We win the fight by acting more. We go, we build, we create. That's what men do. That's how men have built the world. They didn't build the world by thinking. They built the world by experiencing and then thinking. And then experiencing again, and then thinking, and then experiencing again. That's the cycle. Inaction is always the wrong fucking answer, is the final point I'll make here. Inaction is always the wrong choice. Doing nothing is always the wrong choice. Always. Going will always give you the answers you need. To gain an answer, you must go. Period. Okay. So yeah, man. So that's the overthink video. So let me know how you guys thought about this. Does this make sense? Or you're like, oh, damn, Ali, you fucking genius. You're right. I just got to do shit. I'm just stupid. I just don't know anything. And I'm trying to compensate for my lack of knowledge by thinking more. Because I think I'm some kind of crazy genius and I'm just going to think my way through life. Fuck no. Just go. And if you understand that, then like the damn video. This is for the fam. This is for young American men. How do you think we're going to save America if you guys aren't willing to act? I wonder how we're going to save America, stop mass migration, stop women from, having positions of power. How are we going to stop these things? Well, I think, no, nigga, we're just going to do it. We should just start doing things, start creating things, start infiltrating all institutions, all parts of society with an America first and America only mindset, right? To enforce a conservative Christian national ideology again across the entire nation. That's the only way we're going to do it. Just go. There's nothing left to think about, bro. We know what we need to do. So just go. So like the video. So more guys can join the fam, see this shit, and have that mindset. And of course, too, follow and subscribe because I'm dropping heat like this every single fucking day. for you guys to be able to actually control your minds perfectly and not overthink, because there's nothing left to think about, bro. You just got to go. You just got to move. You got to make shit happen now. So yeah, man. So like, follow, subscribe. And with that being said, I'll catch you boys in the next video. Deuces.